Welcome to the DYSON'S Effect,
a show about everyday situations, issues, and topics we talk about and give our opinions.
We may even listen to yours.
We are your hosts, Johnny
and Theresa,
also known as Mr. and Mrs. Dyson.
Shout out to the producer on this. Shout out to the producer who producing the show. God. This is Johnny.
And this is Theresa.
And this is another episode of the
DYSON'S Effect.
So, got my little shirt on. Make these muscles poke out a little bit. So, how you been doing, boo-boo? Yawning. A lot of words come with that. Yawning. How you been doing?
I'm good.
How you been feeling?
I'm good.
Mentally? Physically? Those are two different things. Mentally, you good? Good. I've been doing pretty decent thus far. Trying to get everything bounced back on the ball. We do have an interesting topic. Shout out to my brother that sent me this topic because he said he wanted our opinion on it because he listened to the show, and he also tried to call and check me to see if I was talking about him and his situation too. So I thought that was hilariously funny. But first, when I read this topic, I got a few jokes. So, but I'm gonna hold off on. This is interesting. This is a topic that I seen somewhere else a couple years ago, but it relates to a situation one of my uncle's friends I think was going through, but I'm not sure. But go ahead, man. Go right into this. This is a heavy topic. Go right into this topic. Let's go, baby.
So I'm reading all of this?
No, what's the first? Just read the first page.
A man and a woman are married for 17 years. She cheats on him, and he can't get past it. So they divorce. She starts dating the guy she cheated with, and he hits her. She wants her ex to intervene.
That's heavy, man. That's heavy. That is heavy. So, before you get into it, so this is a topic that one of my friends sent me, but it's also a thread of the woman that cheated on her husband. They're going back and forth in regard to this. So, being that this is the issue, the interesting question is, this is a little rough. So can we agree that it's different when men and women cheat?
Mm-hmm.
As in, from your perspective, elaborate, please.
A man is not going to forgive a woman.
A man is not going to forgive a woman.
Mm-hmm. It's just simple as that. As you can see, they were married for 17 years. He couldn't get past it. The cheating.
So a man is not going to forgive a woman?
No. Not as easy as a woman will forgive a man for cheating over and over and over.
Would you say that is the norm, though? That's societal wise, and that's kind of average. Like everybody can kind of agree on it.
Mm-hmm.
So if everybody can kind of agree on that, let's just say everybody can kind of agree on that, society wise and everything. Why would a woman go through that measurement of cheating then? That's what I'm.
Why do a man go through it?
It's not the same. I'm not going back and forth with what women do and what men do. I'm not going to go back and forth.
I can't say why a woman would cheat.
if you know the parameters are different for you for cheating.
Some women don't care.
Especially when it comes to your man, like you know your man. So like, just say hypothetically speaking, if a woman knows her man, you can kind of get a barometer of how he feels on the situation and how he thinks about the situation. You can kind of like, okay, they got 17 years together. Let's just say out of 10 years, let's say 10, that's a decade. You kind of know him. Like, yeah, he's this kind of person. Then another 5 years, you be like, I definitely know who this man is. The question is, the hard question is, when did it start going bad enough for her to cheat? Like, do you think a woman, because we talking about a woman, do you think a woman can be tricked out of some pussy? I'm gonna write this down though. I'm gonna write that down. Hold on. I'm gonna write this a topic for later. Meaning, okay, I'm gonna write that down. That's a topic for another day. Can a woman just be like, can a woman just really be like, it just happened. Like, I don't know how it happened. It just happened. I just looked up and I had sex with him. I just looked up and I had a dick in my mouth. Whose dick is this? Whose dick is this?
I wouldn't say tricked. I
Chocolate.
think if they say that, then
Hold on. He been eating asparagus.
it's because that's what they
Hold on,
wanted to
wait.
do.
I taste
It's not.
pineapples.
I don't think it's being tricked. It's,
You don't believe that?
No.
This is what I'm saying though, because you know how men say, even though I'm going back and forth and contradicting myself, you know how men say that it just happened. He just had sex. He don't know how it happened. So do you think a woman can be like, I just looked up
just
I had
because
sex?
you say it just happened, don't mean you was tricked.
So that don't mean it was true, correct?
You were tricked. It just happened. It just happened. I mean, it doesn't mean
That means you kind of.
he tricked you.
So that's two different things. That's what you're saying. Being tricked out of it and it just happened is two different things.
Yeah, why wouldn't it be? If it just
I
happened,
don't understand. I'm
obviously,
asking because I don't understand.
obviously you both wanted it to happen. You can't be tricked out of sex. It's obvious there has to be some kind of want that you wanted it.
So you don't believe nobody can be tricked out. And you don't believe that it can just happen. Like, okay, I'll give you a scenario. Good one. Remember how we talked about before? Vacations. Women's vacations, brother vacations, and you know how I let you go do your thing and all that stuff. You know, it's probably things that go on, I think, in my opinion, it's probably things that go on that wouldn't go on if I was around. Yes or no?
Obviously.
Okay. I'm talking about between me and you as my wife. So, if that's the case, sometimes what if things lead to another that like, dude just, he just upped and it happened like you know how girls get together and they get to drinking too much. Just like when dudes get together, they get to drinking too much. So like when get together, they get to drink too much. You looked up like you might have made a mistake and kissed a guy, or might have made a mistake and let a guy fill on your butt.
It's still something you wanted to happen.
So you don't fall for it.
No matter how drunk you are, you still know what you're doing, and you know.
So you don't believe
if you get drunk to the point you don't know what you're doing and can't control yourself, you should not be drinking to that caliber.
But people have that excuse, and that is the line and they continue to drink, and that is one of the things that they say. And I'm using all this scenario to normalize cheating. Cheating is like common now. It was cheating was used to be kind of taboo a little bit. Like, so and so cheated, and they married. They're like cheating was a kind of a taboo thing, to the point where people used to cheat and go out of town, or people used to cheat and go in another state, or it was different. You know, now people cheat and live in the same city or live around the corner, or so on and so forth. So cheating was different. Agree? Disagree? So they was married together for 17 years, though. 17 years and she cheated. So so now we got to get into this thread. Now look, y'all. While we get into this thread is heavy. But this is what I want to do. I want you to read the woman's part, and I'm gonna read the men's part. So that way, so they can understand. Like, I'm speaking for the ex-husband, you speaking for the wife, so you don't have to speak for both, so we don't mix the two. So I'm gonna read this, but I'm gonna say difference on the emphasis of the word. So she read the title, but I'm gonna read it again, y'all. A man and a woman are married for 17 years. The woman cheated on him, and he, the husband, can't get past it, so they divorce. Finito. She starts dating the guy she cheated with and hits her. She wants her ex to intervene. Now, let's get into the thread of them texting each other, going back and forth. All right. So, go ahead, babe.
Hello. So you can't be bothered now, I guess.
What do you want?
I told you everything that happened, and this is all you can say to me. What type of man have you become? Seriously.
The fact that you can really sit here and try to place any of this at my feet just goes to show how selfish you really are. You are the one who cheated on me and threw 17 years of marriage down the drain.
It always comes back to that with you. I'm sorry that I cheated and for the thing that I did / said, but am I still the mother of your children? The fact that I told you another man put his hands on me and this is your response is hurtful.
So, for this first page, she's asking for
him to do something because the dude she cheated on him with is putting his hands on her.
I like how the husband is responding to some of this when we go deep into some of this. I like how the husband is responding to this because he's like, he's basically like, that's what you get. That's what you get. He's like, that's what you get. Like, that's what you signed up for. That's what you want. Like, if y'all can hit a fan, it's because it's hot in here. It's hot. We in a different time of the year when it's get chilly outside and be hot in the house. It's weird. So next page. He says hurtful. So she ended her. He says hurtful. Did you think about hurt when you not only threw everything we built away with your actions? No. Okay. What about how hurt I was having to find out that you had been fucking someone that you let smile in my face, and on top of that, multiple people knew, so you not only hurt me, but publicly embarrassed me. I don't, IDGF, I don't give a fuck what you think is hurtful.
I didn't throw anything down the drain. You did. I made a mistake. Yes, a terrible, awful mistake, but a mistake nonetheless. Our vows were for better or worse. I was more than willing to work and do everything on your terms in order to right my wrongs and try to save our marriage. And I verbalized that to you. Yet you were concerned about what other people thought and being publicly embarrassed to even consider forgiveness.
You cheated on me, bitch. No, he didn't say the bitch part. That's my part. You cheated on me, hoe. No, he didn't say hoe either. It's just coming out. I'm trying to stop it. Fuck you mean, bitch? He didn't say that either, but that's what I'm feeling like he wanted to say. You cheated on me and lied about it, even when I begged you for the truth. And then when you, I'm sorry. And then when you have no other option and you're cornered and already I guess he said, and I already, but he said, and already caught you, want to admit everything, and want to ask for forgiveness. Oh, beg me, baby, when all I wanted was honesty from the start. You don't care about anyone but yourself, bitch. He didn't say bitch part, that's me. You don't care about anyone but yourself, funk ass hoe. And now that the same man that you cheated on me with is going upside your head, I'm supposed to do what? I'm supposed to do what exactly? He said that. I want to say that again. He going upside your head. Now look, for people that don't know, for people that's in other countries that listen to this podcast, that is a black saying. That is a little thing that we say. He going all upside your head. Nah, so you know this is a black couple. He going all upside your head. Bitch, don't have me go upside your motherfucking head with that bullshit now. Boy, you don't get your ass in there before I go upside your head? God.
I want you to not allow it to happen. What the fuck do you mean? WTF. We were married 17 years. Do you feel nothing? Or do you feel I should be physically harmed because of what happened between us? I cheated, so you know will allow. So now you will allow another man to put his hands on me, the mother of your children.
This would have definitely, this is the ex-husband, y'all. This would have definitely moved me in the past. But everything that's happening is your doing. You chose to fuck him. Bitch, you chose to let another dick inside you. He didn't say that, that's me. You chose to fuck him. You chose to be with him after our divorce. You chose for the kids to meet him, and you couldn't even be honest enough with them to say who he was, bitch.
Our business is not the business of our children. That's why I didn't say who he was. Some things should stay between adults. You know that.
What? Bitch, don't have me go upside your head. No, he didn't say that. That's me. Exactly. So, what the fuck you telling me about y'all business for? I love this nigga right here. I love this nigga right here. All right.
I am telling you adult business, and you are so hurt in your feelings that you are basically telling me that you are going to allow him to abuse me, the woman you spent 17 years of your life with. What happens to the man who said he would do anything to protect family? This is why I asked what type of man you have become. Your children would be ashamed if they knew what you would allow because of hurt.
Ooh, I like his response when he said this. I like his response when he said, let me see, where is it? It cut off.
Yeah,
It cut off. I guess another one said, something mother cheated on them.
Something with
Rather, I'm gonna say something mother cheated on them rather with the man they see multiple times a week, and he's partly responsible for their divorce.
I would never turn my back on you in a time of need, no matter what happened between us, and you know it. Why can't you be there for me? I know I was wrong, and I can't really say I'm sorry enough, but you are a man, and you were the protector of me and our family. Can you put your differences aside, please?
So she kind of begging a little bit, ain't she? You think she begging? Mm-hmm. I protect my family. You are not my family. You are not my You are not family to me anymore, bitch.
You have become cruel and cold. I can't believe you would allow another man to abuse me while you do nothing. You are not the man I married. You are a coward.
Bitch, you call me a coward again, I'm gonna go upside your motherfucking head like that nigga you cheated on me with. That ain't what he said. It's just, I'm sorry, I can't get. I am an actor, so I'm engulfed into this role. So for the movie that we portray in, people know that I am engulfed. I am a part of this character now. Bitch, I'm gonna go upside your motherfucking head. You call me a coward, but you left me to be the nigga to go upside your motherfucking head. Bitch, don't have me go upside your head. You put yourself in this position. Now get yourself out. The name calling won't work, baby. Because we both know I'm the furthest thing from a coward. Put your big girl panties on and figure it out. Don't text me anymore unless it involves the kids. You getting your head knocked off. I'm sorry, this is hilarious. You getting your head knocked off isn't really a priority for me. And by the way, if I'm cruel and cold, then it's just me replicating how I was treated. That's the end. Ooh, this is just who is this dude right here? Who is this dude? This dude is a relationship coach that put this up. This is heavy. Do you want to read what he had to say about it?
I think the wife is delusional as hell and has a very entitled attitude on what she expects from her ex-husband. The husband would have to be out of his mind to go confront the man she chose to be with. There is absolutely nothing forcing her to stay with the dude. She has the option to cut things off with the dude, but she really expects her husband to put himself in a position where he could possibly get hurt or killed on her behalf. It's funny how her being the mother of his kids was thrown in his face in an effort to manipulate him. But it didn't stop her from having her side nigga around his kids and publicly parading around with him. The only way this man should have confronted the dude as if he was abusing the kids. This is just another example of a woman not taking any accountability for how her own choices and decisions caused her to be in this position. I'm glad the ex wasn't a simp that could be controlled by his ex.
What do you got to say about that? And this guy's name is Terry Duran. What do you got to say about his comment about it?
100%. Like, why is he coming over here to confront a dude you cheated on him with? Like, the audacity of you to even fix your mouth to text his phone for something that's not his business. Like, you kind of reaping what you sowing it. Unfortunately, like, you cheated on someone that you was with for 17 years. It sounds like this might be somebody they knew, like a friend or something. So, I mean, you're getting what you sought out to do. So don't expect him to come over there and do what? Go to jail, get shot, all because of what you decided that's what you wanted to do. If him putting his hands on you is such a big issue, get out of it before it's too late.
So one of the top reasons people get a divorce is cheating, of course, to make it simple. So this is I don't want to go to the easy hanging fruit on this one. Let's think outside the box a little bit. Let's go to before it happens. So what we usually do, and you can speak on this, every year for our anniversary, we try to do like a check-in. So, all right, hey baby, this is year so-and-so. Are there things you need me to do better this year? Because I know some things I can do better, things you can do better. How can we make our relationship stronger? You know, what things can we do to make it, you know, if we drop the ball on anything, together or separately? And I say all that is, you want to see, let's just say hypothetically speaking, if you think that you're doing so good, if you think you're doing an A, you probably is doing a B, or you could be doing a C based on the other person's perspective. The problem I have with this is, even if, hypothetically speaking, they didn't do a check-in every year anniversary or at some time. You gonna go by all these years or all this time and something is going wrong. So you gonna basically just.
Was there anything going wrong in the? And it sounds like it wasn't anything going in the.
That's even worse.
Or
I'm a hope that something was wrong.
Right.
Now it might not be nothing wrong between them. It could be something wrong with her. Let's go from that. Like some men have a what they call it, the middle age crisis while they married, and that's probably a thing why they want to cheat, feel that they in their life, or they want to party now, or whatever the situation, whatever. They want to get a Corvette at 50, and they want to do something different. I disagree with the point of it of what did you do before it came to the cheating? Like, was this year 13? Because I know a lot of women would sit in a bad situation and won't say nothing for a while. Right? So, was this year 13? Was this year 14? Was this year 15? And you just got fed up like 2 years. I'm like what? And whatever the problem was, like maybe she wasn't getting enough attention. Maybe she was mad, stressed out at a job, whatever it is, tired of dealing with the kids. That's my biggest gripe right there. Is because I'm gonna speak in the husband voice. You gonna walk your ass around me every day, and you can't say what's wrong before you start cheating. You gonna walk around me every day, and you can't have the guts to say, "Look, this is how I'm feeling. Hey, look, this is what's wrong." You would rather keep those things a secret, or or not argue, or not whatever your rationale is, to not come to me before we get to this measure, and now you cheat. So, I mean, what you think? I mean, do you?
What do I think about her sending the text? And then I don't think that she should be looking for him to come clean up something that she wanted, something she decided to stay with, or something she decided to make a relationship out of. That's not his business anymore. Like he said, as long as they ain't doing nothing, he ain't doing nothing to my kids, ain't got nothing to do with me. Stop putting me in y'all business. Whether she want to call him all kind of names, whether he's 100% right. Why am I being your savior and your protector now? You didn't want me to be your protector and savior in this marriage because you saw it outside of it. You went outside. So, no, I ain't got nothing to do with that. You call the police. I ain't the police. Why are you telling me he fighting? You call the police. It's just like you want me to come over there and fight for you. You didn't fight for our marriage. So, yeah, he's 100% right. I wouldn't help her do nothing. I can't get off my phone. And depending on how old the kids is, if they old enough, they got their own cell phone, you shouldn't even be texting me anyway.
Interesting.
I can talk directly with the kids if they're old enough. And nowadays, these kids 5 with damn cell phones, so.
Do you think, and do you think he left her and has the kids? This is just a hypothetical.
No, it sounds like the kids are there because he said she took them around
So
the
she
guy.
has the kids.
Yeah, it sounds like she has the kids.
So he left her with the kids. Would the man be wrong, hypothetical of course, in this situation, would he be wrong to say, well, you gotta go, the kids stay here? What do you think? Would the man be wrong to say, you gotta go?
No, but most mothers are not willing to just leave their kids. There are some that will, but just because you say it doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Yeah, well, but that's why I'm saying hypothetically speaking. But I'm using that because in most cases, the woman would kick the man out of the house
Right, but if she cheated, then he probably felt like, I'm staying in the house because you caused this split.
Yeah.
So now you have to go, which makes sense.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just reversing.
Now, if
I'm
she
just
out of
reversing all
spite,
of the roles.
knowing that it was gonna hurt him even more to take the kids, I'm sure it was done out of spite to say, well, the kids is going to meet.
So, yeah, because women do that. But that's what I'm saying. Like, what if? I think he should have been like, look, it's over. You got if we live in the house, you got to get out of the house and the kids staying here. I'll figure it out.
I mean, he probably could have just said that, and it didn't.
He wouldn't have been
happen, or
wrong
she
for
didn't let
it.
him.
That's what I'm saying. Because
No.
this is what women say. Because I'm using what women say against them. Women say you wasn't thinking about that when you was cheating on your family, right? So when women say that, they basically saying that, well, you ain't want your kids then, so why you want your kids now? So the kids got a home, you ain't got no home no more. Like, I done heard it all. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if would he have been wrong to say, look, you got to get out of the house and the kids staying here, leave. Like, I don't think he would have been wrong for that, if that was the case.
Yeah,
If that was the case. But I think a lot of this is heavy. I think a lot of this goes to 17 years. Let's just say, do you think age plays a factor? It don't. It don't matter if they are in their 30s, 40s. It doesn't matter.
No, why does that matter?
I think it kind of matters because it depends on if we're going to use the manipulation of another man, if he persuaded her a little bit more differently based on the problems that she was having in the marriage, maybe. And midlife crisis, midlife age that happens at a certain age, maybe that doesn't happen in your 30s. That usually happens, a little bit later in life, maybe in your 40s, maybe. But it also depends on where you're at in your life. I think it may play a factor. They've been together 17 years. I want to say that they're over 40. I want to say that they're over 40. I'm going to guesstimate that they're over 40, under 50. Anywhere between 40 and 50 years old. Have kids, multiples, 1 or 2, maybe 3-ish, within those 17 years. Even if they're high school sweethearts, they are close to 40. I don't know. It's interesting because also you go to the mental development of the brain of the person and how mature they are. Because you get more mature the older you get on things that you will and won't do, how smart you are. Agree? Disagree? But the comments are crazy, y'all. The comments are crazy, y'all. The comments are crazy. Read some of the comments, baby. 'Cause
Hey, as long as he don't touch the children, it's not my business. But I would ask the children if they want to live with me. My children should not have to see that.
I didn't even know that was a comment.
I agree with the ex. My ex-wife cheated on me as well. As long as he doesn't touch my son, it's not my problem. She chose the man she wanted. Now live with your choice. Somebody put, I wouldn't even have entertained that conversation with her. She would have been left on red.
Ooh.
There's a lot of guy comments in this one.
Yeah, it's a lot of. You can tell a lot of men been hurt.
Her, what kind of man have you become? Him, the kind that doesn't give a shit about you. End of conversation.
That's from a woman or a dude?
I don't know what that is.
Okay. See if you can find a woman comment if it's so many men.
I think that was a woman.
Okay.
But I don't know. A picture of a dog. I don't know. Isn't 911 created for that? She called the wrong person. Okay. Woo, child. I'm so happy he didn't fall for her manipulation.
Interesting. That's from a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Another woman. I just got mad reading this. Hopefully he finds a way to take full custody of his kids. She is putting them in danger, introducing them to someone violent like that.
I wouldn't say all that, but
Right.
you can't judge a person based off one thing that they do. Like, yeah, he probably.
Another woman. I'm saying out loud what the fuck as I slide. My first thought was for him to be like, girl, bye, but there's children involved. All is left to do is get your kids. There's a good likelihood that this is not the first or the last time he'll do it. The fact that she brought this dude around the kids shows the lack of good judgment, among other things. Also, she will continue to use the kids as a means of manipulation. Sir, get your kids in peace out.
So, hold on. Another thing is, this is what I got a problem with in it. Don't fuck a dude and bring him around me.
Yeah, so it sounds like he was in. That's what I'm saying. It has to be somebody, a friend or something, because he was around.
Or let's just say he was an associate or someone, like a friend of a friend. Don't fuck a dude and bring. Like, if you fucking a dude, I cannot know his name, his face, nothing. If I get an inkling of who this dude is and y'all fucking, it's a problem. Because even if it may not look like it, that you brought him around me, or it also may look like he know about me. That's another thing. So you can't fuck another dude and bring him around me. Like, you gotta have some type of decency about you. I should not know who this person is. Do not fuck a dude, and I shouldn't be anywhere in the square 100-mile radius of this dude. In the square 100-mile city of this dude. He shouldn't be in my same city. Do not do that. And the other embarrassing thing is, he said a lot of other people knew. Oof.
Right. So that's what I'm thinking, like.
The public embarrassment is the thing. Like, that stings. I don't care what nobody say. That one.
It sounds like she knew she was sleeping with him, but still bought him in his presence.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's wrong. You don't do that. If you gonna, and then she kept lying about it. So it's like, he's like, is y'all fucking? No, that's just Brad. No, it can't be Brad. That's just Jerome. Everybody know Jerome. Jerome just friendly like that. And y'all fucking, and then you lie. And then you lie again, and then he cornered you like, look, well, why is he calling you? What is this text all about? Why seen y'all at the mall then? Why so-and-so said they seen y'all at the mall together having lunch? Like, basically he said he cornered you, and like basically you couldn't lie about it no more. So you done lied. Stayed married, probably having sex with your husband, which is disgusting, and having sex with this other dude, which is disgusting, and all this time, and you lying, and you keeping it going. So let's just say, hypothetically speaking, let's just say this went on for 6 months. For me, that's a long time to be living this life. And then everybody know y'all messing around, and I'm the last one to know. Yeah, it's a problem. It's gonna be a problem.
Somebody said women forgive men for cheating all the time, and I don't know why they will never do the same for us. And he commented, I explained why men are less forgiving for cheating a few weeks ago. You should check out the post or something. Master Key versus Shitty Locks. I guess they're responding to her. Women tolerate cheating, men don't. A man said that. So yeah.
Tolerating
like
it.
Yeah.
So let me do a small little pink, maybe elephant in the room. No, go read a couple more comments. That look like a long, nice one right there. Read it.
She's delusional, selfish with a dash of entitlement. I wouldn't wish anything bad or take any joy in something bad happening to an ex. However, I'd be damned if I jeopardized my life or freedom by intervening in their drama. I would be solely focusing on ensuring the safety of my children and point her to any available resources. No one deserves to be hit. However, it's no longer his role to provide and protect her. Sorry, it sounds cold, but people have to realize they have to live with the choices they make. She has to figure out how to handle the karma that has circled the block.
So let's do a small little elephant in the room. One of the things that's real common.
Somebody said, Alexa, play Oops Upside Your Head.
People don't know that's the Gap Band. The small elephant in the room is that one of the biggest reasons why people cheat people have a divorce is cheating and money. So it is very uncommon for people to have the Will Smith family, right? When his current wife is friends with his first child's mother. That is very uncommon. And I think what helps that is because he got money. Like, if she's taken care of for the rest of her life, she'd be like, all right, yeah, all right. I'm living a good life now. Like, I'm good. Like, so it's kind of too easy in that situation, even though they had some stuff going on when she cheated, which is a little bit different, but which kind of goes together in this conversation. I didn't know that. But touche, Johnny. It makes it a little bit different when you have money, because money can move away a lot of different things. So in this situation, it's not common for this to be working out when he can be friends with any guy after this. It's just not, men are territorial anyway. Like, we got a lot of testosterone. Like, it'll have to take some years for it to go down, like 10 years, and he'd be like, yeah, I don't care who she with. One of my friends said that when his baby mama had this one dude, he took him for a ride. Had this one boyfriend, he took him for a ride one time, and he had to tell him, like, man, I'm so glad y'all together. So that way she ain't got to worry about me. And long story short, they broke up. He said he wanted to call the dude, like, look, man, what's going on, man? Y'all got to get back together. Shout out to my boy B for that one. But, I got to say that, this D.L. Hughley joke. So D.L. Hughley said, you can't leave me because you want to mess around and upgrade. You want to mess around and upgrade because our lights get turned off. You want to leave me because our lights get turned off? He said, just a rough time. He said, now you with a dude that's going upside your head. So now your lights turned off and he putting your lights out. Because you want to upgrade. That's what you get for trying to upgrade. Not a dude putting your lights out.
The grass ain't always green, as they say. The surface ain't always smooth on the other side.
That's
because she obviously she cheated because she probably thought maybe something in her mind or something. The other guy was making it feel like he was better than the husband she was with.
Okay.
I don't think not too many women cheat and downgrade themselves.
Oh, hold on. Stop. That's another conversation. Hold on. Do women cheat up is what you're saying?
Right.
Okay. That's another. Do women cheat up? Okay. Let's hold that thought. That's a separate conversation. But entitlement. Let's quickly entitlement. She thinks she's entitled for him still.
Right, because they've been together for 17 years and she's the mother of the children. That's all
So
she kept saying, the mother of your children. So since that she's the mother of the children, he should intervene with the guy that she threw away the marriage for.
So she feels that she's still entitled to him and the benefits of being married. And I like that. I like that part. You still want the benefits of being married. So she lost those benefits, correct?
Just like when you lose your job, you lose your benefits. When
You lose the benefits. You can't go to the dentist after you lose your job. So she gets none of the entitlement that she thinks she gets from the benefits of being married. Now, I got another small one that's similar to that. What she think, she is still considered family. Now, goes to an interesting point that we have with our family a little bit. I don't know if you noticed, but I think I told you. Okay, so everybody know that we from a small town, Benton Harbor, Michigan, right? And one of the things that you said on this show, baby, is that my family is different, right? Everybody's together, we hang together, spend holidays, like, our family different, how we kick it all the time. Like, we like sisters and brothers, aunts, uncles, everybody kick it over each other's house. Well, one of the things that's interesting is that girlfriends, not wives, but girlfriends. If an older uncle, cousin, family member is with someone for a long time, because we kind of had this discussion and kind of said it without saying it, and then the conversation comes. When a person have a girlfriend, they've been together 5 years, 7 years. And for people that may not know, like, that's very common, and they're not married. it's different times. Together 5 years, 7, they break up. Well, when they bring these people around, they kind of like family. And then being in a small city, they is kind of like family because they brothers, they uncles, so they kind of like consider family. So when they break up, do we break up with them? Right? That's something to think about.
Some family, it depends on how long you've been in that family. Some families will still consider you family, like,
you're right,
no matter what. So
yeah.
Which would make the new spouse or the new girlfriend, boyfriend
Very
maybe a little uncomfortable. Yes. But there is a lot of families that, hey, if you've been in my family 10, 17 years, you, no matter what, it's still my family. Like, you're still gonna be that sister, and it just, I guess it just depends too on what the breakup was about. I mean, some families probably will cut you off. She may be cut off from the family just because of the caliber of cheating she did, and it sounds like it was somebody that they knew. So I don't know if they would be like, yeah, you're still my sister-in-law, or
Yeah, I don't care.
So
baby.
I just think it depends on the.
And then you're gonna be rumored in the family that cheated this way. I mean, so she still thinks she family. So that's interesting. You still think you family, for one, and you still think you get the benefits of this marriage, for two. So
yeah, she thinks she's entitled.
She thinks she's
still being.
You're right. Now, for people that may be listening and wondering what's going on, I guess you side with the husband on this. In closing.
Nothing else to, it's just self-explanatory.
This is a slam dunk.
Anybody who sides with the wife is delusional with her.
I ain't gonna side with the woman.
No, you're delusional.
I ain't gonna side with the woman. But I will say this. I'm very interested to see what was her perspective on why she cheated. Because a woman, quote unquote, what women say, they'll stay in a bad situation longer than a man, and they'll try to ride it out. So how long did it go bad for you to cheat? And what was the defining factor for you in that situation? That's the interesting thing, because like I always say before, the older I am, the bolder I got. So the more older I am, the more I tell you, no matter how you don't like it, I have to fix it and dress it up, customize it in a way to say it better to you. And that still takes a lot of practicing, and I still may not say it right or wrong, right. But whatever that reason is, I got to bring it to the table. Like, look, baby, I don't like this no more. Or, hey, this is an issue in our marriage. And if the more and more every day you get by and you don't say nothing, it's like you already cheated a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's like you already cheated, living a lie, knowing these things are eating up at you in your marriage. And when these things are eating up in your marriage, this person is just the culprit to these things that's going on. Some people can cheat without another person. A person can cheat by being gone too long. Some people can cheat and their mistress can be their job. Some people can cheat and they can get so caught up into doing something else and their wife is not first. So unfortunately in this case it's a man and she cheated with another man, and I'm just disgusted that you cheated with this man and looked like it was going on for a while and you was having sex with both men. It's one thing to cheat and you in a relationship with another boyfriend. It's another thing to cheat and you married because you coming home having sex with you. So you gotta hide, you gotta sneak and take showers and shit. You gotta do all this old dirty ass shit. Like it becomes dirty. Like you gotta hide because you don't want to you don't want to turn around and have sex with your husband after you done slept with this dude, or it make it more disgusting if you gonna take a shower before you have sex with the dude you cheating with. Like, you respect him more or something? Or then you going out to restaurants, you probably staying in a hotel. It just, all that sneaky stuff, it look bad. And if you're gonna go to those measures to cheat, why not go to an easier measurement of just telling the truth and saying what's wrong? Like, look, before it get bad, before I even get to cheating, this is how I'm feeling in this relationship. Whether it get fixed or not, whether you argue about it or not, I would rather argue about it. I would rather be at odds about it and be at before I cheat. I'd rather everything be out on the table and before I cheat. Whatever it is, like if I'm going through the whatever it is. So I believe she wrong, but the low-hanging fruit of it is that she still thinks she's wants some of the benefits and entitlement of being a wife and being a mother and being in this marriage. And then she still want the fruits of the labor of being connected to him, because he can no longer protect her. Because this is another thing. Now we talk about families. Being that you my wife, right? You know how our family may have to protect you, correct? That's the benefits of being in the family. Like some of my other cousins, they call you all the time before they call me, right? So, I mean, I think that you lose that. You lose all of that when you decide to cheat. When you decide to cheat, you lose all the benefits that come with this marriage. And you lose the benefits in your situation of being protected. I can no longer protect you because you left the house, you left this marriage in a position that puts you in being unprotected. I cannot protect you from any wolves, any wrongdoing, of any of those things if you cheat on me and leave. I don't still have to protect you because a man hit you. Like I don't have to defend your honor. Move aside, honey. Where is he? Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Who is thou put his hands on my woman? Like, no, like you don't get that no more. Like, you gonna steady get a dude that went upside and look like you chose wrong. That's the thing, because you done slept with this dude and you don't even know who he really is.
Yeah.
You done cheated, and it's getting so common for women to cheat now. I'm almost disgusted at you women. I'm just disgusted at you women. I used to think highly of y'all. I'm disgusted. I'm disappointed, Theresa. I am really disappointed. On you, I'm talking to you. On the behalf of women, I'm disappointed on all you women that so commonly cheat now. Women want to do what men do. Women want to live the life of cheating, and I guess one woman getting cheated on, a lot of women take that on as you being cheated on too. I'm so disgusted at you women. The filth. Disgusting. Ugh. You let another man stick his penis inside you. Ugh, such garbage. Such trash. Lucky if a man don't find out and go upside your head just for hearing about it. I love the going upside your head. That's not that part. But we're gonna wrap up. We're gonna wrap up. Everybody get in contact with my wife at. That's where she's at, y'all. Y'all heard it here first.
I am his Mrs. Dyson.
And on our email, we do got, I think, 2 emails I gotta check. We got an email at thedysonseffect@hotmail.com. Social media handles at the Dyson's Effect. Follow me at Your Benevolent Coach and Benevolent Coach on Twitter. This is a heavy one. What was this heavy? This struck a chord. So, as always, the one and only, the duo crew, the one and I was gonna say something else. No, don't have me go upside your head on this. Knock the head off your damn head. Now, this is Johnny.
And this is Theresa.
And this is another episode of the
Dyson's Effect.
Peace, Love, Blessing.